Yo, top. What's good, guys? I hope you guys can hear me clearly. So today, what do we want to talk about? Let's talk about how men need to become as ruthless as women on this journey, man. Look, women are quite ruthless, man. You know, especially when it comes to selecting a mate. And it's their ruthlessness is by nature, because it's supposed to be so. If I was a woman, I would also be ruthless, and that is simply for the fact that I understand the fact that nature has naturally placed me at a disadvantage. You know, at a disadvantage in terms of strength. You know, I do not possess the physical strength, so therefore I am going to look for the best mate who possesses that strength, the best mate who is going to be able to provide for my kids and for myself. I'm going to seek for my security, and for that reason I have to be very ruthless in selecting my mate. I have to become very ruthless in selecting my partner. Do you understand? And that is why you find out that most women are not necessarily after your money. You know, you find women who are married to like well-to-do men, rich men, sleeping with gang members, sleeping with people who have nothing to show for their life, man. Do you understand? Whereas you have worked your ass out, and you were able to become somebody of importance in this life, and you go and marry a woman, and then you find out that she's leaving you. You know, and most men are always confused when this happens to them, because they think, oh, if I have money, if I have the status, if I have all that, then she should be all over me, she should never leave me, she should do this, she should do that, man. But we as men, we never truly understand what women want, you know. I always tell you, man, they are not after your externals, man. Women, the only thing that can make a woman truly stay with you is your internal strength as a man. And even at that, it could still be tricky, man. Now, why do I say men need to become ruthless as women when it comes to life and when it comes to selecting their partner? You know, we as men, I've always told you guys, we are visual creatures. You know, when I see a woman, when I see a very beautiful woman, I do not need to know what her character looks like. You know, and I'm talking about men who are still engaged so much in their lower nature. You know, if a man has not overcome his lower nature, he's always going to find himself in problems and in troubles when dealing with women, be it in friendship, be it in marriage, be it in work relationship, man. You're always going to have problem with them, man. And that is because they move differently, they think differently than us, they are wired differently than us, man. You know, so you see a man, you see a woman, you see she's beautiful, and every other thing goes out the windows, man. Your standard, your values, everything you hold dear as a man goes out the window. You know, but on semen retention, once a man starts controlling his sexual urges, once a man starts putting his sexual urges into things that are going to be of importance to him in the future, the whole game changes, man. You know, once you start developing standards, once you start developing value within yourself, by value I don't necessarily mean that you have millions and millions of dollars or even thousands of dollars, man. Bro, you could be penniless. Why do you think all these gangbangers attract women even without having money? And you find these women doing things for them, man. It is all about their internal. These women know that these men cannot necessarily provide anything for them. These women understand the fact that this man is broke, man. Do you understand? But there's just something about her innate nature that cannot resist a man who has internal strength. And when you see gangbangers, they have internal strength. It might not seem like that to society, because society is always focused on the good. And that is why most men are deluded when dealing with women. They believe if I'm always good to her, if I treat her right, if I do this, if I do that, if I buy this for her, then she's going to love me, man. But it never works like that. So you find yourself on this journey, man, developing internal strength, developing values, and developing standards. Now, whichever woman or the women you come across once you start this journey, man, it is going to be different. The tables have turned. Now she is going to be working to please you, man, because you have standards. Previously, you had no standards, man. Previously, any woman went for you could go for any woman, man, as long as she had a vagina, man. You would go for her, man. But on this journey, once you start having standards, man, you are going to find yourself even much more lonelier, because the number of women you are going to be having access to, man, it is going to be little. Do you understand me? I know it might sound counterintuitive, because you say if gangbangers and thugs are able to get women because they are careless and because they don't necessarily care about her, that also has to do with the fact that she understands that this gangbanger is never going to demand the best from me, man. You know, she likes his masculine traits, but also that man lacks standards, man, and so therefore she's going to want to be with him simply for the fact that she could do anything she pleases at any time, man, and without being held accountable. All the gangbanger cares about is getting laid, man. Do you understand? But you on this journey, you have developed that which the gangbanger has internally, but in a positive way, and for that reason you are going to have standards and values, man. So men, you need to become ruthless in your selection of the women you deal with. Women are ruthless like that, man, because it's their nature. Nature has ordained them to be that way, man. But we have to learn it, and the way we learn it is through semen retention, man. When you start retaining, you start seeing your own value, and you start understanding the fact that not every woman deserves you, man. Not every woman deserves you. You know, you're going to find yourself being very strict, and women love it. Women love a man who is strict. Women love a man who can put them in their place, man. Her logic might deny it, she might fight against it, but her biology, if it comes to war, if there's ever trouble, you are the first man she's going to run to solve her problems, man, because she understands the fact that you as a man is always in charge, man. You are in charge of your emotions, you're in control of your emotions. You don't let like external things and little things rattle you so much, man. She sees all this, man. She knows you have internal strength, and for that same reason she's just going to be naturally attracted to you, man. But it is now all up to you to choose based on if this woman fits your direction in life, man. Not all women fit your direction in this life, man. Do you understand? Treat them right. I don't mean go being a simp. Have respect for them. Do you understand me? But always you come first as a man, man. You are first. Women put themselves first in all situations in this life. Everything she does is calculative. Look, Hollywood has deceived us into thinking that women are some innocent creatures, man. They are not necessarily so innocent. Trust me, they are much more ruthless than you as a man. If a woman plans for your downfall today, you are not even going to know it, man. But with us men, when we plan, it always comes out in the physical, in the sense that it shows one way or the other. You know, if we don't necessarily like a woman, we might not even want to get married to her. But a woman can get married to a man she does not like for her survival. Do you understand? So guys, you need to become ruthless, man. And on this journey, you are going to become cold and ruthless, man. And not even in a bad way. It's just in a self-preservation way. You're not going to work this hard, retain this hard. You know how long it took you to retain for a woman, for any woman, just to come and destroy it, man. No, you are not going to be doing that, trust me. So guys, semen retention is going to teach you wisdom, man. It's going to teach you about female nature, you know. Become ruthless, man. Yeah, become ruthless. Don't go harm anybody. Just become ruthless in your standards, man, and your values. I love you guys, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my other videos, man. Ciao.